Hello, my name's Allison, and welcome to the White House Historical Association's digital library. We're currently on the White House Historical Association's homepage. And this organization is a private nonprofit founded in 1961 with help from the then First Lady, Jacqueline Kennedy, with the goal of preserving and making accessible historical White House documents, pretty much any image, document, publication, uh, piece of furniture, or artwork regarding the White House. Now, this association, they are private. They do not receive White House or government funding. They are mainly funded by private donations and then the sale of things like the yearly official White House Christmas ornament. Now, this is also the group that's responsible for commissioning and then displaying the official White House presidential portraits, which I thought was really cool. It's a separate nonprofit that does that. They have a digital library to showcase digitally all of the artifacts, and they aim this library to become the authoritative resource for White House history and collections. So the White House Digital Library mission states that they want to support the educational mission of the White House Historical Association by aggregating, arranging, digitizing, interpreting, and providing access to images, documents, and other materials related to the history of the White House, its inhabitants, including family and staff, in order to encourage academic research and enhance public enjoyment of the White House and President's neighborhood. It's a lofty goal. They state they want to serve all constituents. So this library is completely free to use. You can become a member of the association if you like, but that is separate from using the digital library. Here on the digital library, you can also create an account if you want. What this account does is it allows you to purchase the rights or licensing for items, or purchase higher quality downloads of items. So things in here, typically they are free, but it's a lower quality version that you can download. So if you want that higher quality image, you have to make an account and then purchase it. The account also lets you save items and create little online collections and folders for your own use. Here on the library homepage, we have a featured exhibit, Explore the Library, which will take you to the actual photo web digital library where all over 28,000 images and videos are hosted. And we've got a few more options: portfolio, partners, special collections, exhibits, and rights and reproductions. Now, the rights and reproductions are interesting. The digital library works want to do so with TV shows and movie production companies to license things that are in the White House, images, and make those sets and things accurate, both visually, but also giving movie and television producers the correct history and information about each of the items and doing so with proper attribution, which I thought was really interesting and cool. So from here, we can click on this exhibit page and see some of the things that are here. These exhibits give a really nice way to start for how to start exploring the 28,000 items. We've got something old, something new, which is all about weddings, and this was done by an intern. And then the rest were done by library staff members. So Slavery and Freedom in the White House features both information about slavery, some of the art that depicts slavery, but also mainly focuses on enslaved artisans who were previously not credited with the work that they did. So if you were to click on one of these further options in the exhibit, get a lot of great information, but then you also get some of the actual item collections. So down here, we've got this desk, we've got this statue, things like that. Pretty standard digital library exhibitions, but they're very well done. Now, if we just want to search the whole website, click on this Explore Library, and we come to this page, hosted by PhotoWeb, and we've got all different kinds of collections and categories to start browsing from. Now, if you have a search, they say that you can use this search bar just like you do a Google search. So start with something easy, the Oval Office. And this brings us all kinds of images about the Oval Office. Now, it is a Boolean search, so if I would put quotations around it, I think I would get more specific Oval Office results. But as you can see, it does just pull up things that are oval shaped. If we click on this first picture of the Oval Office, I've pinned it to my collection by just clicking this little thumbtack. So it's saved up here for me if I want to go back later to it. But we've got the title, a description. All of the images have a great description added to them, detailing who's in the photo, where it was taken, who took it, right down to the camera details used for this online image. The right, pretty straightforward. It's owned by the White House Historical Association. Information, the description again, details, it's a photograph, file details about that digital photograph, the size, the format, things like that. The actual picture itself. And then over here, we've got some tags. So anything that's a blue flag is clickable and will take you to anything else tagged with that same tag. So if we click on over here, oh, no files found. That's interesting. I've run into this a few times while working on the digital library. And normally what happens is that there's some other search stipulation search field that is preventing anything from showing up. So that's one of the downsides of this library, is it's not always clear what search fields you currently have checked off or clicked, or how to clear those search fields. So let's head on back and see if we can click on one of these other tags and maybe find a picture of Congress for a better example. There we go. We've got lots of pictures of Congress. But now from here, let's say I want to view fine and decorative arts in Congress. For instance, if I were to go back up to the search bar, I'm only going to search anything in fine and decorative arts with the tag Congress. So whatever I put up here probably wouldn't return anything else, since we've already narrowed it down so far. But it's not incredibly clear just from looking at this page that you would be so limited. So to clear everything, you click the little X, and then you can head back to the digital library tab, which brings you to the home page with all the assets or items displayed. Other search features include searching by the format of the item. Is it a piece of food? So they've got gingerbread house photos, an object, a piece of furniture, a portrait, things like that. Dates. The dates are really useful for helping to narrow down your search as well, of course. And then people. If you're searching for a person rather than typing in their name or trying to guess the formatting, you can use these and it'll give you the exact tags that were used. And the library did create its own metadata schema for their collection. They also have everything broken down by White House rooms, which is very applicable considering it's the White House Historical Association. So thank you for taking a look at this collection. I had a lot of fun looking at this website. There's a lot of cool things on here. And I will definitely be stopping back to see any new exhibits that they put up. So thank you for viewing.